So Black Lives Matter is organizing a Black Christmas protest against white capitalism. I always hate how everyone on the left has to put race into things where race doesn't belong. It never fits and it never makes sense. But we have Daily Wire reporting saying Black Lives Matter activists and allies descended on the California seaside community in Maria del Rey over the weekend as part of the group's annual Black Christmas protest to disrupt white capitalism. This year, organizers are targeting Amazon, its founder, Jeff Bezos. He also has the company's the largest e-commerce company on the planet, which has benefited financially from the COVID-19 pandemic as cyber shopping soared throughout this year. And of course, you have them doing this. This kind of makes me think of the whole AOC thing. Amazon was actually trying to move into New York. And who decided to keep jobs out of New York? It was actually AOC. It's the Democrats that were claiming that having this company in their city was just the worst thing to ever happen in New York. They didn't want Jeff Bezos to get any richer by moving his factory to New York, negating the 25,000 jobs that would have been provided. And I'll get into that hypocrisy a little bit more and how this doesn't make sense. But the BLM leader here is saying that they are disrupting white capitalism. The group tweeted from the scene. The malls are still open because our elected officials care more about protecting capital than anything else. And once again, I'm not sure exactly what they're getting at there. Of course, a lot of these stores are open right now. I mean, a lot of people are still Christmas shopping and whatnot. I mean, Black Friday, that didn't start. Honestly, I'm surprised these people weren't coming out and protesting against Black Friday because that had black in it. I was very surprised about that, since they do that for pretty much every other issue. But it's a yearly tradition for them. BLM relaunched its Black Christmas campaign over Thanksgiving weekend, calling for no spending with white corporations. What? I'm sick and tired of this. Okay, so we saw like Yelp come out and they were like, well, we need to support black businesses. And of course, the first question for anybody with any common sense is, how in the world do you determine what a black business is? Is it that the person that owns the company is black? What if all the employees are white though? And is it a business that is owned by a white person, but the employees are majority black, half and half? All of this is just nonsense, to be honest. And this is where it gets crazy, because it says, in order to eliminate police violence and the killings of our people at their hands, we must also target the economic systems that built it and rely on it. Only crazy radicals that stand with BLM can be so delusional as to think that police violence, which isn't even real, has always been blown out of proportion by these same people, actually relates at all to a company just simply making money. See, the thing is that any of these people could benefit from a job at Amazon. Any one of these people, if they actually had a job, which I'm pretty sure they don't. It's funny how they sit here and they want to talk about this white capitalism, when in fact they're benefiting from it. If they have a job, unfortunately, like I probably mentioned, and what is most likely the case, they probably don't have a job. So of course they don't know any better. But it is interesting how you have these people come out here and want to actually try to label a race onto just a simple or on a ideology and an idea of capitalism that allows for the success of anyone. I mean, Amazon is providing jobs. You may not like the guy at the top, but he's providing jobs. You get rid of Amazon and you have no ability for anyone to work. I mean, how many jobs would be lost if Amazon disappeared tomorrow? How many opportunities for people to be able to buy things would just completely die? Our economy, I mean, it's already basically screwed now because of all of the lockdowns. But Amazon has provided a way for people to, still purchase products online and not have to go into the store and put on stupid masks. I mean, I know I'm one of them. Amazon's been great during the pandemic for the most part, but besides the delays in shipping. So to see these people kind of coming out against this makes no sense whatsoever. They're saying that the Black Christmas Drive encourages allies to invest in black organizations that benefit our community and spend their money intentionally with black-owned businesses that provide vital services, resources, jobs, and other community benefits. What black business is providing any community benefits at this point? I mean, when BLM was going through the streets, they were destroying white and black businesses. They could care less about which actual businesses they're destroying as long as it's in the name of the next person that committed a crime that justifiably got killed by a police officer. I mean, this has absolutely no common sense base whatsoever. And you see them talking about this intentionally with black-owned businesses that provide vital services and all these things like that. Look, none of these people would be talking if Jeff Bezos was black, as if that matters. But I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be saying anything about any of that if Jeff Bezos was black. And what you come to find is that the BLM movement started as Black Lives Matter, and it's just extended into just stupid behavior, stupid ideas, and coming out against things that have nothing to do with black lives. Once again, if these people cared about any of this, maybe they would actually start talking about I think it was 45 people that got killed in Chicago over this past weekend. But you're never going to hear any of that from them because they could care less. This is all about stupid optics. This is all about trying to fight against something that doesn't exist. And yet they keep doing this. They were, in 2015, BLM demonstrators blocked traffic near major airports, which is illegal. You can't do that. It's not a form of peaceful protest. And they've disrupted the Christmas Eve brunch at the Trump National Golf Club. According to BLM, 1,000 demonstrators marched in last year's action when they disrupted white capitalism at Hollywood and Highland Entertainment Center. So there's a lot of these problems where BLM is extending way beyond what they were even trying to do. First of all, what they were doing anyways is a waste of time. To be honest with you, the only reason half of this is even happening is probably because of the fact that they don't have anything else to be outraged over at the moment. So basically anything that they feel doesn't benefit them, they're just going to go out and start protesting and acting like idiots. I don't understand where the value of the job lost its meaning. I mean, having a job used to mean something. Having jobs in general used to mean something. I mean, candidates used to run on, I created jobs. I actually have low unemployment. I mean, that's what happened under Trump, is that there was record low black unemployment. Yet these people don't care about record low black unemployment. They only care if the businesses are owned by a black person, only hire black people, and only help out black communities. They don't care that anyone else benefits from this, that society as a whole benefits from any of this. They never see the big picture. They only see everything through the lens of race. And it's absolutely insane. How these people still are even doing any of this is beyond me. I guess they're just bored. So what'll it be next? It'll be BLM going up against New Year's. It's a white yearly celebration. I mean, what's next? I'm tired of these people. And I'm curious to see what happens when, once again, they've just kind of run out of everything. You know, if Biden winds up stealing this election, what are they gonna do then? They got the guy they wanted. I've got a pretty good sneaking suspicion that none of their antics are gonna actually stop. They're just gonna continue moving in the same direction, doing stupid stuff, talking about black lives while they continue to go on about issues that nobody's talking about, that nobody's concerned about, that aren't even issues that have anything to do with their movement whatsoever. You could tell this by their mission statement, which they took down on their site because it was so ridiculous. Talking about trans this and trans that. This movement is so out of control, they don't even know what they're doing at this point. So I'm done with this. I'm tired of this. And of course they have to put Xmas to be politically correct to them. Because of course you can't put Christ in Christmas. Just stupid. Tired of it. But either way, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.